Good morning, Bear Tavern. This is Mr. Turnbull with today's morning announcements. Today is Monday, June 1st. Yes, we are in June 2020. And I'm coming at you live-ish from El Salvador. And these are the Salvadorian mountains, and they're a very special place in El Salvador. But we have two families. We have the Stopper family and the Miranda Maldonado family, who are from El Salvador. And that's Jake and Bianca and Diana. All of their parents are from El Salvador, and they enjoy going back there whenever they can and doing zip lining, going to the beach, and other cool stuff. So thank you for sharing. What a beautiful background today. Let's get started with our Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise or stand where you are for today's pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We don't have any actual birthdays today, but we are going to start today with the day we get out of school and go 1 week at a time of summer birthdays for the remaining days of school. So for instance, on Saturday, June 21st, we have some birthdays, and we're going to go from there. So we have a few pages, so bear with me for a moment. But we've got Eleanor Pasquini in Mrs. Finnegan's class on Saturday the 21st. We've got Emmeline Garcia Andrews in Miss Hubb's class celebrating on the 21st. On Monday, the 23rd, we have Alexis Bernstein in Mrs. Bernard's class. Tuesday, the 24th, we've got Abby Gola in Mr. Belford's class. We've got Maya Ryan in Miss Machado's class. We've got Luke Brannick in Mrs. Neefer and Mrs. Davison's class. We've got Finn Olclose in Miss McNamara's class. We've got Sienna Verich in Miss McNamara's class. We've got Ryder Bondi in Mrs. Weidman's class. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, we have Miriam Wood in Mrs. Chilella's class. We've got Ryan Lear in Mrs. Miller's class. And on Thursday, the 26th, we have Faye Pertok in Mrs. Drake's class. We've got Toby Durning in Mrs. Bauer's class. We've got Miss Stingle celebrating a birthday on the 26th. And on the 27th of June, we have Maya Richardson in Mrs. McNamara's class. We have Dylan Wiley in Mrs. McNamara's class. And rounding it out on Saturday the 28th, we have Emery Ward in Mrs. Chilella's class. Miss Rivera and Mrs. O'Connor celebrating birthdays. So we'll be back tomorrow with tomorrow's birthdays, as well as the last days in June and first week of July. It is a new month, so we have a new theme. And this month, we are going to be the one who's proud. And that means a lot of different things. Of course, we know about Bear Tavern Pride, but what does it mean to be proud? And we're going to talk about that a little bit, but we're going to start it off with our quote of the week, and that's from Osceola McCarty. And she says, if you want to feel proud of yourself, then do good. Take action that will make you proud. And if you really want to feel proud, then do something to help someone else. And we'll talk about that throughout the week. But that's a really great quote, and we really like it. We have some exciting news on Friday, and maybe you heard that there was a space shuttle launch. And that's a live picture of, or not live, but it's a video of the spot that the shuttle launched. And that's from the Kinsel family, who was actually there and witnessed it. So that is the SpaceX launch of the Dragon, and they worked with NASA. So that was a historic day Friday. That was really important. We had Wellness Day on Friday, and we had a number of really awesome activities and people participating, so we want to thank everyone. We hope that you had a wonderful time. We hope that, as Mrs. DiClemente Lasavia said in the opening remarks, we hope that you were able to feed your soul a little bit, and we hope that you'll be able to take some of those activities that we learned about and to keep them going all throughout the month of June and even throughout the summer, and even share with friends even if they don't go to Bear Tavern, because there's a lot of really great activities that will help us be mindful all throughout the summer, be well all throughout June and in the summer. So go back to those activities anytime. I had a really great time learning about turtles and dogs and art and music and sculpture. So many awesome things, and fitness. So thank you again to all of our community members who participated and who helped to put it together, to help with the event. It's a Mindful Monday today. So you might have noticed I read a book during Wellness Day that was called Meditate With Me. And at the end of it, they had some really good steps for meditation. And we're just going to go through them. That'll count as our Mindful Monday today. But number one is just to sit and relax. And these are the 4 steps we can do. And when you squeeze yourself as tight as you can, and then you let yourself relax, it's a good way to warm up and to get started. So 3 times. I just did it once, but stand up nice and tall, squeeze in as tight as you can, clench your fists, make yourself as tight as you can, and then release and let yourself be loose like spaghetti. And one more time, squeeze in really tight, get your shoulders up, get your feet together, clench your toes, and let it go and relax and shake it out a little bit. Then when we do our breathing, this is something we've done before as well. You have one hand underneath your belly and one on top of your chest. And as you take a big deep breath, fill them both up, feel them get filled in and hold it. And then exhale nice and slowly. And again, we're familiar with this, but I like this picture and I like the idea of doing it this way. Nice and big breath, big, at least 3 or 4 seconds in. Hold it. And breathe out. One more time, big breathe in. Hold it. And relax. Breathe out. Good. And again, something else we've done, and I feel good about this because these are some techniques that we've used already, but do not forget to just sit nice and tall, and just listen. Whether you're inside or whether you're outside, listen to what you hear. And you can do this for a minute or 2 minutes or even 5 minutes, but just sit nice and tall. I can hear birds right outside of my window, but you can hear different things if you give that a try. And finally, when you close your eyes and you just relax and be, and you can sometimes close your eyes and you can picture, in this case they're asking us to picture a big blue sky with white clouds. Can you be like a big open sky with clouds drifting past? Breathe in nice and deep. And breathe out nice and deep. Just picture a big cloudy sky, nice and warm, floating slowly. And I'm opening my eyes now, but that's again something you can do for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or even 5 minutes, any of our mindful activities. The goal is to make it longer so that you can sit and focus for a good amount of time. It doesn't just have to be on Monday that we do them, we can do them any day. So, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, those are our announcements for today. Don't forget, on Friday, if you read the remote learning cover sheet, on Friday we're going to have a special day, and we're not calling it Field Day, because it won't be Field Day, and Field Day is a special thing that happens at Bear Tavern, but we're going to call it Bear Tavern Day. And we're going to take the day and we're going to do a few activities that are kind of like Field Day activities that Mr. Carino is going to share with us that are easy to do at home, no matter what your home looks like, how it's set up, no matter what materials you have. They're going to be easy ones that everyone can do. And then your task is going to be to create a Field Day activity that all on your own, and to share it with us and to let us know what you did and how you play. And it can be something that just one person plays. If you have brothers and sisters, you can play as a team, you can play against each other. There are no rules except to be creative, because that's what we like to do at Bear Tavern, especially when we are up against an obstacle and we can't all be together on Field Day, but we're going to have a special day called Bear Tavern Day that we show our Bear Tavern pride and we show our creativity and see what we can do. So those are our announcements, and as we leave it, we always, each day, I remind you that everyone at Bear Tavern misses you and loves you. And today, I want to leave you with a little bit more, just letting every one of our Bear Tavern community members know that they're important and that they're loved and that they're special. And as a group, we've got a lot of work to do to make sure that everyone understands that, and outside of our community that we understand that as well. And we can do that. We can do it together, and it starts by helping each other out, by being the best we can be, but also letting other people know that we respect them and that we love them. No matter what color their skin is, no matter what they look like, no matter where they come from. We are all special and part of the Bear Tavern community and part of America and the world. So I think we can start that at Bear Tavern and make a big, big difference by helping others by keeping a big open heart and always, always being kind. So bring it in, Bear Tavern Pride on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bear Tavern Pride. Remember, everyone at Bear Tavern misses you and loves you. Have a great day.